Hello, so this is for those that want to work on their legs. By legs, I mean your quads and your hamstrings, and you're training from home and you have no equipment at all. So you want to work with your body weights, and if you have anything you can use to substitute at home, be it kegs of water, be it a custard bucket, whatever it is you have, you can use to substitute. Good and fine, but I'm going to be doing this as someone that does not have any equipment at home. The first workout we're going to be doing is our walking lunges. This one literally takes me out, especially when I'm using weights. So I always like to start with it first. My trick is start with your heaviest program so that by the time you're exhausted, you're not doing the heavy programs last. Because when you do that, you end up messing up with your form and just rushing it rather than targeting the muscles you want to target. So for walking lunges, we're going to be targeting our quads. And you can see this quads, and let's get right into it. So for the walking lunges, you're going to be doing 4 sets, 10 reps, meaning you're going 10. If you can go 10, go 10. If you can't go 10, aim for 8 or 7. We go 1, 2. Ensure that the distance between your legs is a walkable distance. More like I'm walking and I'm taking a lunge. And ensure that the distance between your 2 legs are far apart so that you don't lose your balance. Let's go again. 1, as 1 step, you go all the way down till you feel it in your quads. 2, remember, you're going to feel it here, at the same time feel it here. 3, ensure you're not overly leaning forward or else you're going to be targeting the wrong muscles. 4, and 5. For our next program, still working with body weights, you're going to need something to elevate your legs just a little. Have those toes elevated off the floor, not too high. You could just stand on a surface, just slightly high, not too high, so you don't lose your balance. And then you go all the way down, deep into that squat. This is like taking a close range squat with your legs elevated. Now, instead of doing the normal squat where we do like this, we are doing a goblet squat. The sole of your feet is elevated and it's in a closer range than the normal squat. The normal squat is shoulder width apart, meaning you're spreading your legs somewhat like this. But for goblet squat, your legs are a little closer together and then you elevate them and go all the way down while keeping a straight back. All the way down, so you feel it in your quads. All the way down. We're going to be doing 10 of this, 4 sets. 10 reps, 4 sets. Ooh, you're going to feel that burn. Our next program is going to be something simple, but it actually gives you that burn. We're going to be doing your jump squats. I know this is popular for most of us and we know how to do the jump squats. So basically, we're going in the normal squat position and you go all the way down, jump, all the way down, jump, all the way down, jump. So side view, you go all the way down, jump, jump, jump. Come on. We're going to be doing 10 reps of this, 4 sets. I can feel the burn already. Our next program is what we call reverse lunges. Remember when we did our walking lunges and we went 1, 2, this time around we're going to be doing reverse lunges, meaning what? We're doing the reverse of what we did. So this is what we're going to be doing. You can do now, you're not doing curtsy lunges. Curtsy lunges is where you grip and your leg goes to the side. But for reverse lunges, your leg stays on the same line as it was. So you go like this and then you don't drop your leg on the floor. That's the trick. So when you take your leg all the way up, you come like this, down, up, down, up, down, up. Key to maintaining balance is ensuring you have enough space within your legs, meaning your leg is not closed like this and coming. No, there is somewhat shoulder width apart space and then you go. That way you have more balance. So for the left leg, let's go up. If this is hard for you, you can start like this. 1, tap the floor, go again, tap the floor, go again, tap the floor. But if you can, you go all the way down, up, down, up. Remember, we're doing 4 sets of this, 4 sets of this, 10 reps. And the very last program will be something we call RDLs, but we are going to be doing it without weights. So we have 2 forms. We have the RDLs for your glutes, and we have that for your hamstrings. So the difference between both is your stance, the position of your knees when you're going down. So if we're targeting our glutes, our knees are going to be bent like this, and then it's like you're shooting your butt out like you want to twerk, and you go. This is RDLs for glutes. But then when we're targeting hamstrings, your legs, your knees rather, they are not bent. So you go all the way down, like you want to touch your toes. Try to touch your toes, but don't bend your knees. Touch your toes, but don't bend your knees. That's the trick to getting it. So you go all the way down. You're going to feel it in your hamstrings. All the way down. Touch for your toes, but remember, your knees, they stay straight all through. Go as far as you can go for a start. With time, your distance increases. So you go all the way down. Remain straightened throughout. We're targeting our hamstrings. Trust me, you're going to feel it in your hamstrings. All the way down. Chest straight. Stance maintained. Now remember, we're not slouching. We're not doing this. No. Our chest remains straight all through. Our legs remain straight. Knees not bent. And then you go all the way down till you can touch your toes. If possible, touch the floor. But we're going to be doing 4 sets of this 10 reps. So we go. If you have any weight at home, be it very little weight or anything, like I said in the beginning, you could use. So I'm just going to be using this as an example in case you have something at home to use. So you go all the way down. Come up. So you go all the way down and you feel it in your hamstrings. Now this brings us to the end of one workout session. But like I always advise, ensure you stretch before you end your program. Whether you have a yoga mat or not, ensure you stretch.